Hello there, YouTubers. Hope you're having a good day today. It's something a little boring we're going to be doing today in this video. Today I'm going to show you all the switches in my house. I know, guys, you're not really interested in this stuff. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to try to show most of the switches in my house. I might miss a switch or two or three. I don't know how many switches I might miss. I'm going to swing from here, then swing around, then go upstairs or downstairs. Or, we'll see which place we'll go to first. So, guys, we're going to start off over here. Got two switches here. This is first switch turned on the entrance of the front yard, which is right there. The light has burned out and I saw electrocution thing happen. And now this switch right here turned on the chandelier. All the bulbs are working great. Some of the lights might have a second switch, or the lights. Got another switch, two switches here. This switch turns on the second hallway light. Has 4 bulbs in it. None of them are burnt out. They're working perfectly. Here we got a switch here. That is actually probably the second or third switch of the chandelier. And this makes the now here, guys, if you see this on the switch, it makes the if I move this down, it makes the dark. Hold on, guys, let me focus here. It makes the light darker if I move the switch down. Like, see how it gets darker? Watch. See, it's getting dark, but when I move it up, it makes it a lot brighter. So I'm just gonna put it at average for now. So that connects to the second hallway light. Next, we're gonna go into here. We got 2 switches here. That turned on. I don't know what that switch is for. Actually, the first switch, I wouldn't mess with that. The second switch turns on all the 6 lights. I know 3 of them are burnt out and 3 of them are working. That was a bummer. This used to be my office. In this room, in my grandmother's room, that used to be our bedroom. Here we got a switch here. This is probably actually the second switch of the second hallway light. And it has that same thing with the chandelier to make it darker and brighter. Just gonna put it at average. Okay, we did that room. Okay, we are on the downstairs bathroom. We got 2 switches here. This switch turns on all the 8 lights. I know one of the bulbs burnt out, which is a shame. Like, one of the first bulb burnt out. I don't know if it's either the bulb is loose or it's just burnt out. I don't know, guys. I'm very sorry, YouTubers. Actually, I had to use the bathroom in here because I know this happened to me once or maybe twice. So, guys, you can see there's a reflection of me in the mirror because a mirror where you can look in. You may notice I'm using a different camera. I'm using a Galaxy Note 9 because my dad's phone broke. Because one, I dropped it inside the grandfather clock. That actually happened the second time. And also I dropped it by accident. And now, guys, let's just get back to the switches. Got this. These are the 2 switches. The switch turns on the fan to get all of the smell to go away. I'm just gonna keep that one switch on so you can see the Strike Master bowling sign. Okay. Give me some. Alright, guys. In the kitchen we got 4 switches here. This first switch actually is probably the second switch for the second hallway light. And this second switch turns on all the 3 countertop lights. And you may notice one of them have a different color because we are actually using some smart bulbs now. And if I use this, it's like the same exact thing as like those hallway lights. If I move it down, it gets dark. And if I move it up, it gets bright. And if I turn that, this switch actually is connected to the same thing. If I move it down, it gets dark, and if I move it up, it gets brighter. That switch is connected to those 3 small lights. And this switch actually is connected over here. You better not leave these lights on very long because they can actually overheat, which is the thing. Finding this switch this is actually the second switch for the countertop lights. Got another switch over here. This switch turned on. Hold on, guys. It turned on the under countertop light, which is also we have a smart bulb with like for the corner. Now we got two switches here. This is a little dangerous over here. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna guys give you a warning that you're gonna have to lower down your volume probably about like halfway because something loud will happen. We got two switches because I'm gonna turn on that thing. So you guys, I'm gonna give you a warning that this sound is gonna be very loud. Got two switches here. This switch turned on that light, and this switch turned on the. I don't know what that thing is. So guys, that was I was gonna. Now you guys, you can turn up your volume if you want to, or you can keep it as you want, like halfway. So we got a switch here. This switch is connected to the backyard light, which I'll show you, and this makes it brighter. And if I move it down, it makes it darker. So I'll show you. The light is actually a light outside. I'm gonna show you it. Okay, guys, there's actually a light outside. It's that switch over there was actually connected to this light. No bulbs were burnt out. And the bird nest is still there. No no bulbs are burnt out. That's just a single light. I might just need to go outside just in case. Okay, now in the living room, you got three switches here. This first switch turned on the eight lights. All of them are working. I'm thinking. Let me just see if they actually are all working. Yes, all the 8 lights are working. This second switch used to be connected to the ceiling fan, but I broke it. And this switch connects to the. This switch connects to the. That's strange. Just give me a moment, YouTubers. This switch, I don't know what it's connected to. I think it connects to the power of the computers. I don't know what it's connected to. Alright, guys. In the dining room, we got a switch here. This switch turns on the chandelier lights. All of them are working. All the 3 or 4 bulbs. I don't know how many bulbs. And this makes it darker. If I move it down and if I move it up, it makes it brighter. And over here, you got a single switch. Maybe I might have shown the switch already. It turns on these 2 lamps. Alright, guys. Next, I'm gonna think of where to go next. I just is gonna show you all the switches in the house. Here we got a switch over here. That turned on the upstairs hallway light, which I'll show you. I'll show you where, guys. Actually, upstairs where I usually live. You got 2 switches here. This first switch turned off the chandelier, which was probably the 3rd switch for the chandelier. And this switch is probably the first switch to turn on that light. All the 4 bulbs are working perfectly fine. And this is the third switch, probably the first switch, I'm guessing, for this light. Perfectly working good. This switch, there's probably 4 switches connected to the light perfectly fine. In my grandmother's bedroom, this used to be where she sleeps. This switch connects to the 2 lights. This bulb is just not burnt out, it's just turned off. Oops. There, see? Both lights are working. Working good. In my room, guys, this switch connects to these lamps right here, which are actually turned off. The bulb was not burnt out. Or give me a second, guys. Okay, guys, I know my room is a mess right now. Okay, there. See, turns on the lamp. See, off and on. Alright. In my parents' bedroom, this switch right here turns on these lamps. None of them are burnt out. And it turns off and on the power. In my mom and dad's bedroom, just give me a second, guys. No, it's pretty dark. This switch turns on to this first closet right here. And this switch connects to the second closet. And this last switch connects to my dad's closet. Got 3 switches here. This switch connects to... I think it connects to that light right there, which is burnt out. This switch connects to the... I don't know what it's connected to, actually. That's an unknown switch. I don't know what it's connected to. But these, like, that switch connects to the 8 lights, but only 7 of them are working. That fourth one right there actually is burnt out. I know that very first one, actually, the glass broke, which is not a good thing. Just looking carefully. In the bathroom room, we got 2 switches here. This switch connected to the light. And that switch connects to the sound and the fan or light. Even though if I turn this off, you can still turn on the light as well. It's just the bulb burnt out. I don't know when this last worked. Here we got a switch in the cabinet, which is very far down. It's gonna be kind of hard to see. We got a switch over there. I think that connects to the entire water system, which is all... Okay, guys. The entire bathroom. In this second bathroom, we got 2 switches here. The first switch connects to the countertop lights for the second bathroom. And this switch connects to the fan. And it turns on also the bulb as well, which is a bonus thing. Okay, guys. Just trying to memorize where to go next. I know, guys, there's so many switches. They're all over the place. I don't know which... Yeah, I showed this switch, guys. Turns off the light. I think... Now I'm going to find a spot. Alright, now I showed you the upstairs already. Guys, I might have forgotten the switch, but in our actual TV living room, this switch turns on this light right here, and this makes it brighter and darker. Sorry guys that I forgot it. But luckily I caught that switch. Okay guys. Guys, it's gonna get dark out. I mean downstairs. Here's the entrance of this switch right here. We got a switch right here. It turned on all the 5 bulbs, but 3 of them are burnt out. Only 2 of them are working. It's gonna be pretty dark, guys, so just you're gonna have to be very patient. Guys, it's pretty dark down here. This switch right here, we got a switch right here. It turns on these two lights. It turned on these two lights. And let me just turn on these switches right here so I can see where I am. Well, I heard a noise. I don't know what that was. We got a switch right here. This is actually a switch I better not mess with. I'm actually not gonna switch that off. That would turn off like the entire air thing. I don't know what it does. See where we got a switch. We got another switch right here. It turns on these 4 switches. It also connects to the chain light, which doesn't work. I know, guys, this is not all. We also are gonna do the garage as well. Okay, guys. Moving to the garage. Right. I know, guys, I might have to pause the video just in case. Got a key here. Alright, guys. In the garage. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. It's pretty dark. We got 2. Maybe I'll just open it. We got 2 switches here. This first switch turns off and on the front lights, which are working perfect. I don't know if there's any other bonus ones. I'll keep those on anyway. And this switch turns on those 2 bulbs right there inside the garage. I'm just gonna. One of the bulbs burnt out anyway, which is a bummer. I don't know if there's any other. Oh, ouch. Anyway, there's actually hidden switches anyway, which is. The thing is, I'm gonna keep this on. Alright, guys. I might. Guys, let me know if I missed a switch or 2 on the wall. Guys, so guys, I might have missed a switch or 2. I might have to remember to see if I missed a switch or not. Actually, guys, I made a mistake on something, but I think I got all the switches. I think I just accidentally showed a switch twice, and I also said I'm gonna show you guys the basement last, which I added the bonus one, which is the garage. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed me showing all the switches in the house. Let me know, guys, in the comments below if I missed a switch or 2. Just try to calculate how many switches I missed. Hope you enjoyed me showing all the switches in the house, in my house. Please subscribe, rate, like, and dislike. Comment below. Be a #1 fan. And of course, still know it before I have to get going. Peace out. Have a good one.